Swift and St. Brown look like they're trending towards coming back. Josh Reynolds looks like he's close to being fully healthy. And we got a bunch of other moving parts heading into this Sunday's matchup against the Miami Dolphins. So it's Prediction Thursday, and we've got a special guest helping come in to break down the upcoming weekend's contest. So let's get into that, and maybe just a little bit more, in today's Lions Talk Live. Well, greetings and salutations to everybody out there in YouTube land. I am your host, Dan Thornton. You have tuned in to Lions Talk Live, and I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to join us. Before we get into bringing in our special guest today to break down this weekend's matchup, please consider subscribing, maybe leaving a like, a couple comments, whatever you want to do. All the above, the likes, the subscriptions, and the comments in the sections below really help the channel grow. So without further ado, we're going to bring in our guests. We're going to break down both teams and offer somewhere in the video our predictions on the final scores of the game. If you would, maybe in the comments section below, leave your thoughts. Who do you feel like is going to win this game? Why do you think the Lions may win? Why do you think the Lions may lose? What's your thoughts on Campbell, the rookies on the team? Whatever it may be, go ahead and leave it down below. And once again, thank you for taking time out of your day to join us. Okay, so today we're going to get into the Lions versus Miami preview. Joining us today is Tony Libretto, longtime analyst of the Lions. He's going to be talking to us. Libretto, what do you think of the Lions' chances to win this Sunday against the Dolphins?
Well, I'll tell you what, Dano. I think that they have a good chance because even though the Dolphins have a 4-3 record, I looked it up. They've only scored over 21 points once this year. That was that stupid blowout game with the Ravens that they came back from like 21 down.
Right.
Other than that, they've scored 21 once, 20 once, and the rest of the time they haven't even hit 20 points. I know our defense is a little suspect, but I think we can hold them under 25, and we'll win.
Campbell's been under a lot of flack, a lot of heat. Obviously, we come out, we start the season 1-1. We beat Washington at home. Since then, it seems like, the team's regressed a little bit, especially the last 2 weeks. What do you feel like they have to do, Campbell in particular, to have the team ready to go this weekend? Hold on. Go ahead.
Well, I think he needs to go back to being aggressive. Last week, I think he was listening to all the people in the bye week saying, you're too aggressive, you're going for it on fourth down all the time. Shouldn't be doing that. I think he needs to go back to that. We haven't scored a touchdown in 2 games now.
It's been a minute.
That's horrible. But I think Goff gets it on track, especially if we got Swift back this week. St. Brown is a possibility. I didn't see the injury report today, but yesterday he was like a limited practice.
Yeah, it sounds like he's trending towards being
So
back.
I think he's going to be back. St. Brown and Swift back. That's a good combination. That's what we win with. So just get more aggressive. Go for it on fourth down again. I don't care. People are going to be mad about that, but that's how you learn. The best thing to do is not give the other team the ball. So, or instead of going for it on fourth down, let's get it on third down.
So real quick, let's talk about the offense. Obviously, the start of the season, offense is the best in NFL history, the first 4 games. Since the last 2 games, though, things have trended down. I'm sure if you've watched Lions Talk Live, you've seen some of my breakdown videos. It seems like since New England and then repeated last week in Dallas, everybody's gone straight man-to-man, pressed us at the line. And for whatever reason, whether it's, injuries, just an inability, we haven't been able to beat the man-to-man straight in your face, bull rush because coming after Goff. What do you feel like having St. Brown and a healthy Reynolds this week will do to help with that, and potentially with Swift back?
Yeah, well, it starts with Swift. He's got to be able. We got to get some short, quick passes out. He's great in the screen. Mm-hmm. We run a screen for him, and maybe even an inside screen to Hawk. We'll do something like that. But getting Swift back to run the ball, Jamal Williams, he's been doing pretty well, but we get away from the run right away. Swift, we got to run the ball. That'll keep them from pressing. So other than that, Reynolds back is going to help get the downfield game straightened out. St. Brown in the middle, get those guys. They can't press all of them, or they can try. But then, St. Brown 1-on-1, I like that matchup.
Okay. Defense, since New England, has looked better and better. Last week we get Pascal back, we get Kaminsky back.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like they almost move Okuda to a corner/safety position, especially against the run. He came up and played the run hard. Yeah. What do you think Aaron Glenn and this defense, especially as young as it is, will do the rest of the season? What are your hopes out of it?
Well, I hope Josh Pascal gets better every week. And I'm really looking forward to Kirby Joseph going forward. I think he really showed up last week. And I think him learning the safety spot, another rookie, we have 5 on defense. And for him to, start making plays at the safety, Okuda basically is a rookie, right? He's played in 3 games before this year, whatever. He's doing great. And I really think having Pascal and Kaminsky back is helping Hutchinson a lot. And also, getting Jerry Jacobs back is huge. AJ Parker seems to be more in the mix. Getting those guys involved, and the problem with it is our linebackers still can't cover tight ends all year long, and they have Jasecki, who's the top 10 tight end in the league, I think. So we need to get someone to cover that guy, and then working with they have Tyreek Hill.
Yep.
Speed demon. They have Jalen Waddle, speed demon. But like I said before, they're catching a lot of passes, but they're not scoring. Right. Like I said, the offense for the Miami Dolphins, they're not scoring a lot of points. So we're probably going to give up a big play to Tyreek Hill. We're probably going to give up a big play to Jalen Waddle. But if we can contain the rest of the team, that again, I think we're going to win.
So let's talk about injuries. Lions have been beset by them throughout the season. It seems like from the first quarter when the very first game when Swift rolls an ankle, even though he fought through it, we've been in one injury after the next. That seems to be something that's affected the Dolphins, especially after they got off to a good start. Since then, they're in some positions on their defense. They're on the third stringers, even the fourth stringers, especially in their secondary.
Yeah.
What do you think the Lions, from an offensive standpoint, need to do to take advantage of that?
Well, they just lost their starting safety, Jones, last week. He's done for the year. Attack whoever they replace him with. Xavier Howard is hurt, the corner. I don't know if he's playing or not. If he's not, that means they're starting a rookie, an undrafted rookie, I believe. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he's attack those guys. Run Howard. Khalif Raymond, he's been doing pretty well.
He hasn't done bad.
He doesn't get great separation, but it only takes one play, 50-yard bomb. We can do that with him.
So we talked about a little bit about how it would appear Swift and St. Brown, among others, Harris should all be back this week. With Swift, yesterday, Wednesday, first practice of the week, full participant. Mm-hmm. That's just 3 days after he was ruled out of Sunday. Do you feel like he's trending towards being healthy, or are they just being overly cautious with him?
I think if it was a must-win game last week or something, he probably would have played. That's my belief. I do think he's trending towards healthy. He's been out for a month, including the bye week. I don't think there's any reason going forward why he doesn't play the rest of the year, unless something catastrophic happens.
Right.
And I think he's going to – I don't think he's going to get his 1,000 like he wanted at the beginning of the year, but if he gets even close to one of those getting 1,000, I think it'll be a successful season. And I think we should keep him next year. I know a lot of people out there think he should be traded or cut. Obviously, he's under contract next year. Right. We're not going to have Williams next year because he's going to go to greener pastures. So I think we need to see what he's like or what he's about this year, because he's probably going to still be on the team next year.
All right, so everybody's probably wanting to know predictions for this one. Remember, these aren't meant for sports books or anything. This is just done for entertainment purposes. So looking at the matchups, you've studied them, both teams, where they're trending. What are your thoughts? Who's going to win this game?
Well, I don't think Detroit's not going to score a touchdown for the third straight game. I think they're actually going to come out gunslinging, running the ball, hammering up the middle. We got the best offensive line in the league, my opinion.
Sure.
Take it easy. But I think we're going to score 30 points, and I don't think the Dolphins are even going to score 25. So I'll say 31-24 Lions.
All right. I'm going to say this, Goff, it's a must-win game for him. If he has 3 straight downward projection games where he's turning the ball over left and right, he either rebounds here or the team's probably got to look at getting him out of there sooner versus later. You can have all the excuses in the world as to why he hasn't performed the last 2 games, but ultimately, it's a results-based business. I'm going to take Detroit 28, Miami 14. Book it.
Love it. Love it.
All right. Well, I want to thank Tony Libretto for making time out of his day to come on in and join us on Lions Talk Live. I want to thank each and every one of you for also coming in. If you would, again, please consider subscribing. Leave a comment in the section below. Maybe a thumbs up, whatever it may be. Hopefully each and every one of you enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow on Lions Talk Live.